If I had 10 minutes with you, I will make women notice you instantly. Let me ask you something. If I walked into your life right now and I only had a short amount of time with you, do you believe I could completely change how women see you? Not in months, not after some long transformation. I mean, immediately. Because the truth is, I could. And no, this has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with status, and it definitely has nothing to do with pretending to be some loud alpha guy. What I'm talking about is something most men completely overlook. Small, precise judgments, the kind that instantly shift how you are perceived, because attraction is not built the way most men think it is. Okay? It's not something you slowly convince someone into. It's not something you logically explain. Attraction is felt, and more importantly, it's perceived, which means it can change fast. So the real question is, if it's this simple, why are so many men still getting ignored? Why are they still getting overlooked even when they are trying so hard? Now let's fix that. First, your presence before you even think about your words. This is where most men get it completely wrong. They obsess over what to say, how to text, what lines to use, how to keep a conversation going. But here's the reality. By the time you open your mouth, the decision has already started forming, because the first thing she's picking up is not your words, it's your energy. And whether you realize it or not, the moment she sees you, she's asking herself one question: how does this man feel to be around? Not how much money you make, not how funny you are, not even how good looking you are. How you feel. That feeling is your presence. And if your presence feels off, nothing you say will land the way you want it to. Now, let's be honest. Most men walk into a room and immediately start scanning. Who is looking at me? Do I fit in here? Am I being noticed? And in that moment, something shifts. Your body tightens. Your movement becomes slightly awkward. Your energy becomes approval seeking. Okay? And if it's subtle, it changes everything. Instead, you need to walk in like you belong there, not arrogantly, not loudly, just grounded, like your presence doesn't need permission. Because that mindset, it shows up physically. That mindset shows up physically. Now, let's fix your body language. This alone can change how you are perceived in seconds. Pay attention to this. If your shoulders are slightly forward, if your chest is collapsed, if your head tilts down even a little, it sends one message: uncertainty. And here's what to do: lift your chest slightly, relax your shoulders back, keep your head level, not stiff, just aligned. Now combine that with how you move. Most guys move too fast when they are nervous, and speed communicates urgency. Urgency often reads as insecurity. So slow it down, not in a robotic way, but in a controlled, intentional way. Sit down slower, stand up with ease. Turn your body instead of snapping your head around. These are tiny details, but they stack, and together they completely change your presence. Now let's talk about eye contact. This is one of the fastest ways to shift attraction and one of the easiest ways to mess it up. Most men fall into two extremes. They fall into two extremes. They either, avoid eye contact because they are uncomfortable, or they stare too hard trying to look dominant. Both feel off. What you want is relaxed, natural eye contact. Just a natural, relaxed eye contact. When she's speaking, hold it. When you're speaking, you can break it briefly, then come back. Here's a simple trick. Hold your eye contact just 1 second longer than feels natural. That small difference signals confidence, not forced confidence. It signals comfort, and comfort is attractive. Now let's clean up the signals you are sending, because a lot of you are turning women off without even realizing it. Let's start with something simple: your appearance. It's not about wearing expensive clothes, it's about fit. You can wear basic, affordable clothes and still look sharp if they fit you properly. Or you can wear expensive outfits and still look average if they don't. Your clothes should follow your shape without being too tight and without hanging off you. Too loose, you look careless. Too tight, you look like you're trying too hard. And women notice these things instantly, even if they don't consciously say it. So make small adjustments, fix your sleeves, check your pants length, make sure your clothes actually fit your body, because the goal is simple: you want to look attractive. But here's the deeper layer most men miss: your appearance needs to match your identity. If you're trying to come across as confident and grounded, but you look inconsistent or unkept, it carries confusion. Okay? And confusion kills attraction. So ask yourself, what kind of man am I trying to be? Then make sure everything about you reflects that. Your grooming, your clothing, your overall presentation. Because when everything aligns, you don't just look better, you feel better. And that feeling carries into everything. Now, let's talk about the first 30 seconds, because this is where most men lose the game before they even begin, or before it even begins. Now, the first 30 seconds are not about impressing her, they're about creating a feeling. A calm, grounded, slightly intriguing experience. That's it. When you approach, do it like you've already made the decision, not like you're still thinking about it. No hesitation, no overthinking. You saw her, you chose to come over. Now you're here. That alone already sets you apart. Now, when you speak, keep it simple. You don't need a clever line. You don't need something rehearsed. Just be clear and direct. Hey, I saw you and I wanted to come say hi. Stuff like that. That's enough. But here's where most guys mess up. They keep talking. They keep talking. They keep talking. They start explaining, over justifying, adding extra words. And even extra word weakens the moment. So instead, say what you need to say and pause. Let silence do its job, because silence creates tension and tension creates attraction. Now, here's the mindset shifts that changes everything. You are not there to impress her, you are there to experience her. That changes your entire energy, because now you are not performing, you're engaging. And that makes the interaction feel real, not forced, not scripted, just natural. Okay? Now, here's the subtle shift that separates you from every other guy. Most men are outcome focused. They are thinking, does she like me? Am I doing this right? How do I make this work? But the moment you shift to this mindset, I am here to see if I like her, everything changes. The moment you shift your mindset to that, your energy becomes calmer, more selective, more grounded. And ironically, that's what makes her more interested in you. Now let's bring it all together. If I had just a few minutes with you, this is what I would fix. I'll fix your presence so you feel grounded, not approval seeking. I'll fix your body language so you look confident without trying. Your appearance so you look intentional, not careless. Your communication so you say less but mean more. And your mindset so you stop chasing and start choosing. Because here's the truth: You don't need more time to become attractive. You need better awareness. The difference between being overlooked and being noticed is usually not who you are, it's how you show up, and that can change instantly. So I'll leave you with this. Next time you walk into a room, don't focus on who is watching you. I want you to focus on how you are showing up, because the moment you fix that, everything else starts to fall into place. If you enjoy this, make sure you like, you share, and follow for more real practical advice. And I'll see you in the next one.